So if you're in the market for a full-size SUV, this is one I want to show you. This is a 2022. It's our Wagoneer. It's a Series 3, so it's a little bit fancier than some of the other ones you may find out there when you're looking. It's got a Hemi V8 in it, so lots of power if you're pulling. And it's like a larger vehicle. So if you got lots of kids or lots of space, or you just like driving a big vehicle, this is a great one to take a look at. I'm going to do the video here pretty quick. I'm going to skim over a lot of the features. There's so much stuff in these vehicles, I could literally, like no kidding, make a video that's over an hour long. But I'm just going to kind of try to keep it down and keep it a bit tame. So you don't have to sit here for 45 minutes listening to me talk. Has been through the shop. We did a safety inspection on it. We put a new window in it, a couple other little things. So if you want a copy of that, just give us a call. We'll definitely send you that so you can take a peek. Across the front, you're going to notice it's got the Wagoneer emblem, which looks pretty cool. These are actual letters that kind of stick out a little bit. You can kind of see that they're an actual physical, not a sticker. They're an actual letter. Across the front, you got adaptive cruise control, lots of park sensors, so if you're about to run into something, they'll start beeping at you. Nice aluminum rim tires, aluminum wheels, good tires. They're 20-inch rims, so they look pretty sharp with the black inset. You got the full-length boards along the bottom, too, which I like. That's going to help keep the rock rash down if you're driving on lots of gravel. Just it beats up the bottom of the running board instead of beating up the side of the paint of your car. Inside, we got leather seats, nice leather side bolsters. These seats are heated as well. In here, there's your owner's manual, big book with all your stuff in it. There's a digital touch screen in here, so there's for the passengers, so they can kind of watch movies on there. They can also like find gas stations, give you nav instructions in the map, that kind of stuff. It's all kinds of little things. There's the locking wheel nuts that come with it. These are the original nuts, and that's the key to take off the locking ones. So if you decide you don't want the locking ones on, you can just put it back to stock using those. All form-fitted mats to fit properly. Power passenger seat with power lumbar. There's also a power seat on the driver's side. Great sound system, Alpine, so it's lots of bass, that kind of stuff if you're listening, like to crank the tunes up. In the back seat, we got quad captain's chairs. Now what I did is we kind of folded everything down here so you can see. That's with the back seats folded down, and then these seats are folded down as well. So if you had like a sheet of plywood or something you had to carry, you can kind of slide it in all the way in before you get home. This seat also flips up. Got a little armrest in here as well for the kids, so you can kind of see how that goes. You can fold it ahead by pressing that button. The seat will tilt ahead like that, so you got access to the rear seats. Although what we do find typically is with this particular trim is the kids, they usually just run through the center alley. It's just a lot easier. And that way you can put if you got little kids in car seats, you can kind of keep this locked in place. This is the vertical position for a car seat. You can also pull the lever up and this will recline so it gets a lot more comfortable. It's got the rear heater controls as well, so they can set their rear zones. They got their USB ports and stuff so the kids can charge their cell phones. Lots of storage and everything on the back. We're going to go to the rear of the vehicle now. I'm just going to hit the button here and pop the rear hatch. It's got a power rear lift gate, so it lifts open for you. You don't have to do anything. In the back, like I said, these seats are folded down. I'm just going to press these buttons here. I'm going to fold them back up. You can see I'm pressing this button here, and you can see how the seat kind of comes up all by itself and folds up. Whoop. There we go. And then the other side, I'm going to do the other side as well. Whoop. There we go. Got to hit the buttons at the right time. So you can see they can move up and down just by hitting the dials. I've also got a power gate here. We hit this button, it'll close. A little couple of bags here for your grocery hooks. You can kind of hook your grocery bags on them. Just kind of keeps everything from falling over when you're driving. Underneath here, we got a little bit of a storage area. Got a little tray here. You can kind of keep everything in there. Your jack and your tire iron and everything are under that little panel. So it gives you a great place to store like gloves, that sort of stuff, if you need a few odds and ends in there. Just flick those headrests back up for the third row. Press that to close it. We'll check out this side of the driver's side rear door. You can see this seat's folded down as well. I've also got these buttons here too. If I wanted to fold these seats down, I can just press these and it'll fold them down, same as the buttons on the back. This just tilts up as well. You can see in the corner there, I don't know if you can kind of see it. See, it's got that little arrow there, the button in the front. The rear seats, they power recline too for the third row, so they can get pretty comfortable back there if they want. Open the doors on the front. We've got power windows, power locks, power mirrors. It's got memory settings, so you can program up to 2 different drivers. Basically with these memory settings, it'll move your mirrors, seats, radio stations, all that kind of stuff. Power seats, of course, same as on the passenger side that we already looked at. I'm going to fire it up, take a look at a couple more things. It's got 73,854 kilometers on it at the time of this video. Over here, it's got power tilt steering, so you press that up and you can see the steering wheel moving up, and it also powers in and out as well with that, so you can get super comfortable. Over here, we've got a little pad that controls your dash screen, so there's all kinds of different dashes you can look at. Changes the settings, the layouts. You can kind of piddle with it and change. Basically, there's all kinds of stuff you can do. You can get the nav instructions on this particular one. It'll actually load up your nav from your center screen and show it up in here. On this side, you've got adaptive cruise control, so you can set the distance you want between you and the cars in front of you, and it'll maintain that distance as well as the speed as long as it can go fast enough, which is great. It has a heads-up display in it, so it shoots the speed and the distance empty. There's a couple of different screens you can select from, so you don't actually have to look down at your dash. You can just look ahead, and it'll kind of stay out there in cyberspace for you. I find I don't use it very much because you can't see it when you put your sunglasses on. I have driven at nighttime though, and I like it then. But I wear sunglasses all the time when I drive, so I don't pick it up as much. But it's a nice feature. Over here we got heated seats, cooled seats, heated steering wheel. There's your different screens. We got nav on this. This is kind of one of the settings you can lay out. These are programmable. You can change them if you don't like the layouts. You can customize it. It's Sirius XM satellite radio. Right now we're listening to that station. We've got nav in here as well, so if you want to get your nav directions, you can have them here and here. And you can also actually put it on the passenger screen too if you want. All kinds of different layouts. I could probably spend 45 minutes just talking about all the cool stuff that we can have in here. But so I'll just kind of skip past that, otherwise the video gets way too long. This opens up. Inside here you got a whole bunch of storage. We've got some auxiliary ports in here. There's also this HDMI port. You can plug your camera or a thumb drive into there. Probably HDMI cable into there, which converts to your phone. You got to just buy some extra cables for that. And then you can just watch movies on that passenger screen over there. Got a pad here. If you lay your cell phone on here, it'll actually charge your cell phone for you while you're driving. It kind of keeps everything out of the way. Then you can close that if you want to tidy it up. Automatic start-stop. You can disable it so the vehicle won't shut off when you're sitting at a stoplight. Traction control you can disable. You can turn off your park sensors. You can activate your tow haul mode if you're pulling a trailer. Also have these different modes that you can drive in: auto, sport, snow, rock, sand, mud, that kind of stuff if you're doing off-roading. Can't imagine a person would buy a vehicle this nice and do serious off-roading with it, but I guess if you wanted to, you could. For low mode, this is a all-speed traction control, probably a low-speed traction control, so it's good for, like, if you're going like 4 or 5 miles an hour, it's like a cruise control that'll keep you going really slow. So you can adjust, you can turn that on, and it'll just hold that speed while you're puttering away and driving off roads and trails and stuff. Automatic height adjust, you just kind of hit these buttons up and down, and it'll raise and lower the vehicle. So if you need more clearance. The other thing handy with that is you can lower it right down, like as low as it'll go. Makes it easy to get into underground parking. It also makes it easy if you're a bit older and it's a bit hard for you to get in and out of the vehicle. You can lower it right down, make it easy for, say your parents or grandparents or whatever to get in and out of the car. Cup holders. It's got a little lid there too to cover it up if you want. Nice storage area. Little tray that opens up so you can store some stuff in there. And then this also opens up. It's got even more storage down underneath, so you got all kinds of places to put odds and ends. So if you're looking to get yourself into a full-size SUV and you're kind of bulking a little bit at the 100,000 plus for a new one of these, this would be a great option for you. Give us a call. Love to meet up with you and send you home in a new-to-you Wagoneer. Give us a call. Hope to see you soon.